What's up guys, it's Chris here, and in today's video, I'm going to be going over exactly how to guarantee yourself a spot on one of those Nickelodeon pack NFTs. In these packs, you are guaranteed a one-of-one NFT, and there's 10,000 total. The packs are dropping as early as July 18th of next month, so you'll see in this video exactly how to get one, how to guarantee yourself a spot. Also in this video, I'm going to contain tips and tricks as far as navigating the Recur marketplace and navigating the marketplace on OpenSea if you want to try to go through the strategies that we'll be talking about in this video. As always, be sure to like this video for the YouTube algorithms if it benefits you in any way, and subscribe for weekly content on NFTs and crypto. Without further ado, let's dive right in. So this is the Medium article that they just dropped yesterday. At the beginning of it, it does talk about how they'll have 10,000 packs and just generally goes over the project, which I did cover in another video I can leave up here for a hyperlink. And then it goes on to say that on July 18th, we will see the first pass holder whitelist sell. So this means that if you're holding a Recur pass, you will have an opportunity to be the first one to get it. And then there will be another pass holder early access sale that we'll talk about in a bit on July 19th. And then finally, the public sale also on July 19th after that sale. So there will be 5,000 NFTs set aside just for pass holders to purchase, and we'll have 2 early access phases for pass holders. What this is they have 2 different ones. So one, a whitelist for passes with specific attributes that we will be looking at just a second in this video. And then second, an early access sale for all pass holders. I'll go ahead and jump onto that second one. It will probably be similar to the NFTU and similar to the Star Track, to where everyone kind of goes in at the same time, VV style on this drop, everybody that has a pass. Yes, there are like 72,000 Recur passes. However, that doesn't mean everyone is active. That doesn't mean everyone's going for this drop. And also, a lot of people hold a lot of passes. I know Wells with up to 50 passes personally, so that doesn't mean that there's going to be 72,000 people going for this drop. I don't want to throw too random a number out there, but the odds will be a little bit more in your favor than you might think, considering, I guess, only this amount was reserved for the pass holders. So let's dive into these specific attributes that guarantees you a spot. So unless you have a lot of money to throw at it, or you just love Nickelodeon, this is a bit more expensive approach. Maybe if you want to get into Recur for the first time, maybe you can be eyeing these passes opposed to just floor passes, but you need certain passes in order to guarantee a spot. That's where all the attributes come into play. So these are everything that you need. You need to hold a Recur pass with the following attributes during the snapshot. So you need to do this before July 12th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And here it goes. So you need one of the most occurring colors, which is orange and green. If you watch Nickelodeon, you know that there are 2 main colors. So if you go over to the Recur site, you'll see that you can filter over here on the left. So you can go ahead and click on most occurring color and filter green or orange, whichever one that you want to filter. And you'll see a couple of available options. Now, these don't quite give you eligibility yet. This is just how you filter by color. You also need the other attributes. So you can choose one of these. It can either have a property tag of prime, 3 of a kind, palindrome. I'm not going to go through the whole list. Or a color set of monochrome, dichrome, or trichrome. Or a longest sequence of 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where strategy comes into play. You can go ahead and filter through all of these. So let's just pick a random one. Let's do, I don't know, trichrome. So if I want to go back to that site, I have filtered green and orange. Now I want to go down to the color set and click trichrome. I see here that the best bang for my buck would be $430. And again, just to be sure, you want to go ahead and click it, and you want to make sure that it meets all those attributes that we just reviewed. So the most occurring color is orange. It is a trichrome. So you see all that right here. And then so on and so on. You can go through the list of all of these. You can go through the primes, the 3 of the kind, the palindromes, all of that. And if it has these 2 things, you have before the snapshot, you have a guaranteed shot at getting a whitelist code so that you can buy this Nickelodeon NFT. The beauty of Recur is that you can actually take the Recur passes off of their platform and into your wallet and list them on places like LooksRare, OpenSea, X2Y2, all of that. So if you want to get to the official link, I recommend going to the Recur Discord and then clicking the official link through there. So if you want to go the OpenSea route opposed to the route that I just showed you, it has the same filters and you're buying an ETH. This is the more expensive way to do it, as I see, but maybe you can find fire sales every once in a while on here. Same type of thing. You go to filters. So we are filtering that most occurring color. So again, we want the green or orange most occurring color. After you have the most occurring color selected, you can then go to any of those other attributes that we talked about. Down here at the properties, you'll see all of these, but for consistency, we'll go with color set, and we'll go back and we'll do trichrome again, hit done, and then filter it. And as you see here, there's only 3 available, and you click on it and you'll go look to make sure, again, just to check off your list, to make sure you have trichrome, to make sure you have that most occurring color as either green or orange, which it is right here. And if the pass was for sale, you could go and buy it like this. So back to the article, one of the last parts that we see is that the more eligible passes you have for this, the more spots you can reserve. So if you have 10 of these type of passes in your wallet, you can then reserve 10 Nickelodeon NFTs. The TLDR on this is the more eligible passes, the more guaranteed packs. This last part talks about exactly how it's going to look. So again, as we talked about earlier, there are 5,000 total packs reserved for pass holders. They're thinking that maybe half of these are going to go to those that own these certain type of passes. So around 2,500 are probably going to go to the people that have the qualifying recur passes for whitelists, and then the remaining will be passed over to the rest of the recur pass holder sale. And then, of course, if there's more than 2,500 that gets passed over, that whole supply will be passed over. So we're looking at around 2,500, 3,000 plus being available to the early access sale for recur pass holders. Again, I do think this is going to be a first come, first serve for pass holders. So it's one of those you're going to have to get ready. You're going to have to refresh your screen, get all that in check, and I will definitely be going for this as a pass holder. Lastly, everyone else will be able to go for the remaining 5,000 packs during the public sale. One quick thing to note during events like this is Recur uses their attributes on their passes all the time. As always, nothing in these videos are financial advice, but if there's any exit points for certain color passes and you really don't care about the drops, that might be good exit liquidity for you, for somebody really wanting the Nickelodeon drop or for the future drops. So for this time, again, we see the green and the orange passes with certain properties getting boosted because they're more valuable right now because people want them to be able to get the early access to this Nickelodeon drop. But we'll see more in the future. Who knows what they'll be? They might be black and white. They might be blue and gray. Whatever color the passes are during that time, if you have a lot of passes that you would like to unload, maybe this is your chance to go ahead and take advantage of that volume that's there. Also, I know what a lot of you are thinking watching this video is, with 72,000 passes, even after everything I just said earlier, that's still almost not fair just to have 2,500 reserved for general recur pass holders. What you do have to keep in mind is that this is the first of many Nickelodeon drops. While this is the first that Recur is doing, to my understanding, I think this is actually the first Rugrats that's on chain. Maybe Wax did it before, but this one does have a lot of hype built around it. And at the end of the day, as strong as first appearances are, I do think it's eventually going to boil down to who does it better. So if Recur is executing this really well, and the Nickelodeon NFTs executing this really well, these probably will be gems to have. But again, you're not completely missing the boat because there will be more Nickelodeon drops via Recur in the future, so it's okay. And all those future drops, Recur will also have utility for if we're holding a pass. So if your pass isn't getting you utility for this drop, it should in one of the future drops. I hope in this video I explained to you exactly what you need in order to guarantee yourself a spot on the whitelist for this Recur drop. Let me know down below in the comments if this was helpful. Again, like the video if it benefited you in any way, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.